Okay, hello. Let me just get on sharing my screen right quick and we will get started. Hey guys, welcome to the virtual SJLC. I'm so excited to see you all here and I hope that your day has been going pretty well. I know mine has, and I am excited to see you here for the Olympic Games skill session. Without further ado, my name is Allydale Downey. I am one of 4 daughters and I live at home with my mom and dad. My 3 older sisters are living all over the country, and the pictures above are kind of just me in a nutshell. So let's start at the top left-hand corner. That's Rags. He's my donkey, one of my best friends on the farm, which is a Charolais farm. We raise and sell freezer beef as well as Charolais bulls. To the right of the donkey is Marianne. She is my niece. She's the one and only grandchild in our family. To the right of that is Tater Tot. He is my little baby calf that kind of hangs out around the farm. My mom and I raised him from a bottle. He was born 20 pounds, but an average Charolais calf should weigh 80 or 90 pounds when they're born. The next picture on the right is my FFA family. They are my co-executive members from this past year. I was a reporter for my FFA chapter. The bottom left picture is my dog Sadie, and again, Tater, he's everywhere. He's always in the picture. To the right of that is my other dog, Duke. He is a really important part of my life. He's really cool. He's almost 19 years old and he's still going. He's still thriving. To the right of that is my soccer team. We always pray before every single game. It's a really cool tradition that we have. I am a goalie for my team, and I also throw in track, which is the other sport I do. And the last picture is of Steve. He is my steer that I was supposed to show at the fair this year until it got canceled. And now I would like to pass it over to Jillian.
Hi guys, my name is Gillienne Boyd. I'm from Vanderbilt County. So here's a few pictures about me. In the top left corner, that's a picture of me. I am a swimmer. I swam freestyle and breaststroke. And then if you move down, one of the fun things that I like to do is I like to gift people potatoes, which is just a weird fun thing about me. And then if you continue moving to the right, I will be going to IUPUI in the fall. And then over on the right-hand side, that's a picture of all of my siblings. I have 7 siblings in total. And then if you move to the top, middle, then that's a picture of me where I work. I work at a summer camp, and so I get to spend the summer working with kids. So now we're going to play our first game. So this game is called Shibuya Roll Call. If some of you guys went to SJLC last year, or some of you may just be familiar with this game, the way this is going to work is I'm going to have the other council members unmute themselves, and we're going to do the chorus, which goes Shibuya, Shibuya, Shibuya Roll Call. And then the person that I call on, because I have the participant list, so I'll call on you, and I'll say your name, and then you will say, my name is, insert name, and then the council will say yeah, and then you'll say 3 facts about yourself. And if you guys do not, and we won't get through everyone, but if you don't have a microphone that works, if you don't mind sending me a message in the chat, that would be helpful. All right, so I will start us off so that you guys know how this works. Okay, so goes Shibuya, yeah, Shibuya roll call. My name is Jillian.
Yeah.
I'm from Vanderbilt County.
Yeah.
I'm in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'm in 4-H.
Yeah.
And I just graduated high school.
Yeah.
Shibuya. Yeah. Shibuya
Roll call.
Okay, Phoebe.
Yeah.
Do you want to say your name and 3 things about yourself?
I'm from Hendricks County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do indoor projects.
Yeah.
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 A sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shibuya. Yeah.
Shibuya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shibuya roll
Shibuya roll call. Sean. Do you want to say 3 things about yourself? Sean said, I do robotics. Solder pipe. I don't know what that is, but. And draw. Shibuya. Yeah.
Yeah. Shibuya
Shibuya
roll call.
roll call. Next is Emily Brewer.
My name is Emily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a junior in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in Danville, Indiana,
Yeah.
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 and I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shibuya.
Shibuya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shibuya roll call.
roll call.
Next is Nathan.
My name is Nathan.
Yeah.
I live in LaPorte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I show dairy
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I show swine.
Yeah.
Shibuya. Yeah.
Yeah. Shibuya roll call.
Okay, and the last one we'll do is Mesa.
I'm Mesa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in Evansville, Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in Girl Scouts,
Yeah.
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 and I like to go hiking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shibuya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shibuya
Shibuya roll
roll
call.
call.
Okay. So now I'll
So
turn it
that
over to
game-
Allydale.
sorry. That game, Shibuya Roll Call, is a really good icebreaker. Now, I have a few questions for you guys, if you'd like to chime in, what you kind of think of this game. So the first question is, what age level would you use this game with? If you want to type it in the chat box, however you'd like to respond.
Andrew said little kids, and Sean said mainly younger kids.
Okay, so I definitely think you can do this game with any age. Younger kids is good. I like to do it with older kids because the concept comes really easy for older kids usually, because younger kids, you've got to talking over one another. But again, it will work for any age. A time that you might use this game is sometimes before a meeting, just to get everybody involved, bring everybody's focus into the meeting, and to get to know everybody. So instead of just doing a classic going around the table and saying everybody's name, you get to do it with a little fun twist on it. It also includes everyone. So although today we were limited on time and we didn't get the chance to do everyone, when you're in a meeting setting, you can do everybody. You can include everybody in the game. It can also be used in a variety of settings. Of course, we're doing it online, which is really neat, which I haven't gotten to do before. And you can do it in your meetings, like I said. And also the first place that I ever did it was on a trip. I was on the bus up to a Purdue Academy trip, and we did it on the bus between 4 different counties, and it was a really cool experience. So our next activity is Never Have I Ever. So this game is pretty simple. what I'm going to say is I have done something. And if you have done it, you're going to raise your hand, or you can click a little, I think there's a raise hand button as well. But if you have done that act or the thing that I bring up, you'll raise your hand, and I might click on 2 or 3 of you to see if you are okay with contributing what you have done. So the first one, for example, is I have been outside of the country. So everyone who's been outside of the country, you'd raise your hand. And I see Phoebe, you've got a thumbs up. Phoebe, can you tell us where you've been?
What do you mean? Like, I lived in the city, basically.
Sorry, I meant like outside of the USA.
Oh, yeah, I've been to India, I've been to Vietnam.
Oh, that's awesome. I see anyone else have their hand up for that one? Emily, would you like to share with us?
Yes, several years ago, I went with my family to the Philippines.
That's amazing. So cool. I'm so jealous. I wish I could go out of the country. I have shown livestock. Philip, what do you show?
I showed chickens.
Awesome. Do I have someone else who shows livestock? Olivia?
I've shown rabbits, and then I've also shown chickens.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next, I have been to a state park. Messa, where have you been?
I've been to a lot of different state parks, mostly in Tennessee and Colorado.
Awesome. What ones in particular have you been to?
The Smoky Mountains.
That's pretty cool. I've flown over the Smoky Mountains, but never been there. All right. Our next one. You don't have to really respond to this one, but stayed up more than 24 hours. Shame on you all. You need to get your sleep. That's important. I have broken a bone. I see Christy or Caitlin. I don't know which one has their hand up. You got to turn on your, there you go.
That'd be me, Christy. I was 10. I got shoved out of off the fireman's pole.
Broke. Ouch.
She fell out of a treehouse. Yeah.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right, next one. I have Googled my own name. Has anybody gotten anything crazy before? No, nothing crazy?
I got a criminal.
Oh. Well, we'll be sure to stay far away from you. I'm just kidding.
I also looked up my father, and he was a criminal. My mother, there was a criminal, and my sister, there was a criminal.
That's just bad juju. That's unfortunate. Next, I have been on a plane. Obviously, those of you who have been out of the country have probably been on a plane. Kara, where'd you go on a plane?
I went to New York.
Awesome. And Kiara, is that how you say your name?
Yes.
Where did you go on a plane?
I've been to Arizona and Las Vegas and Virginia.
Very, very cool. Okay. So we are gonna move up, my bad. Move on. So this game again is a great way to get to know everybody. I got to learn just a few facts about some of you, some of the really cool things that you guys have accomplished and done. Again, it's really good for your 4-H meetings. I usually use this at the end of the meeting after we've gotten everything done. We've got a little bit of downtime afterwards. It's just a little extra something to learn more about people. And typically, this is the first time I've ever played this virtually. So usually when we're in person and we get to play this, I play it in a circle with chairs. So everybody grabs a chair and sits in a chair in a circle except for one person who doesn't have a chair. They stand in the middle and they will get up and say, never have I ever, like our first one, been out of the country. So everyone who had been out of the country, all of you that raised your hand, would get up and try to run and find another seat. So it's a very interactive game and it's a lot of fun as well as getting to know people. And it's really good for big groups of people. So if you're not really ready for that one-on-one chatting, it's kind of a neat way to get to know people. And there's obviously many variations of the game that you can play just depending on your situation. And now Jillian has our next activity for us.
Okay, so the last game that we're going to play is called 100 Count. And what we're going to do for this game is I'm going to unmute everyone, and we're going to try to count up as high as we can. But if someone says a number at the same time, we've got to start back over. And if you guys don't have a microphone that works, you can type it in the chat, and I will say that number for you. So the last group got to 13, so you guys want to try to get higher than 13. Oh, and Drew started us off with 1.
2,
3,
4, 1,
2,
3,
1,
1,
2,
3,
4,
1,
2,
2,
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11.
One.
I think we got 1 again. Oh, we did? We got 11. 11.
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
1,
2,
3,
4,
4,
Gosh!
6,
7,
8,
8,
9,
10,
10,
1,
2,
3,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11.
12,
13,
14,
14,
Ah,
1,
2,
1,
2,
2,
1,
2,
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15,
1,
2,
3,
1,
76,
86.
I'm confused.
1,
2,
3,
3,
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7.
8,
Ah.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15.
16.
16.
Oh.
No. 1.
We beat this group though.
Yeah, we did.
I beat my sister.
1,
2,
2,
Oh.
1,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
2. No.
1,
2.
2.
Oh my gosh.
1,
Davey, quit it.
2,
3,
3. No.
1, 2,
2.
1,
2.
3.
1.
2.
1,
2.
1.
4. 1. 2.
I got 1.
So it's a 2.
3.
4.
5,
6.
7,
8.
8.
1,
1. 1.
2.
3,
3. No. 1.
2,
3.
4.
5,
5.
1,
2.
2.
1,
Anna, back off.
No.
1.
All right, guys. So we have about 6 or 7 minutes left. So we're gonna wrap up that game. And again, I have a few questions that I want to ask you about that game. It was a little different than the first 2 we played. So again, my first question is, what age level would you guys like to use for this game? You can say it out loud or you can type it in the chat box, whatever you prefer.
high
All
school.
ages.
I like what I hear. All ages and high school is perfect. Any age is great for this game. That's what the beauty of it is. When should you use this game?
We need something quick and easy.
I like that. Quick and easy is a really good, yes. Whenever you need to fill time, if you've got downtime, but you need to keep everybody honed in and keep them in one big group. I know that specifically in my club, I struggle with people clumping off and going off in their own directions rather than staying close and staying all together. Because sometimes when you get bigger groups, that can be kind of difficult. And with this game, having a big group makes it a challenging, fun game. And
Sean
like, kind of
said
already answered the
probably not.
question.
Sorry, Sean
Sorry.
said probably not good with younger kids because it'd be harder for them to cooperate because they don't know their numbers as well. And then Phoebe said for the last question that it'd be a good use as an icebreaker.
Very good points. I would agree with both of those.
We have 5
So
minutes.
this game, oh, thank you, Emily. We have adapted it again to make it virtual, which is what you have to do with any game. You have to adapt it to your particular situation. So with this one, like you guys said, if it's kind of complicated to play with younger kids, maybe you shouldn't play it whenever you've got a meeting with a whole bunch of new younger members. play it maybe at a junior leader meeting where you've got mostly high schoolers there. It's a fun kind of cooperation game. You learn how to communicate. I know that a few ways. So I noticed a couple times we had the numbers just going back and forth from two people. That works a lot when you're in person or you can see everybody's video chat. I know that sometimes holding up numbers before you say it works sometimes. It just, it's a good way to get everybody working together and in tune with the game. And it can be very fun with large groups of people and it's inclusive for everyone. But if you don't like being in the spotlight, it's also a good time for that as well. That is all we have for you today. Do we have any questions that we can answer in these last few minutes?
Is there anything you can do with that numbers game to make it even more challenging?
I know sometimes when you have it in person, Allydale suggested holding up numbers, and sometimes when you see people doing that, you can make it extra challenging by making everyone close their eyes. So then you don't get to see people's facial expressions or see little cues.
I've also done it with the ABCs instead of numbers. And like you said, if it's people have their eyes closed, then it makes it a lot harder. This was the hardest one because you had no idea what anybody was saying. So it's a great game to use this way as well.
Christy?
What was the first game called again we played?
The first game we played was Shibuya Roll Call.
Thank you.
Do I have any other questions or concerns or any feedback that you guys would like to give us? Okay. Well, I hope you guys learned a little bit from us and had a little bit of fun. I realized that mixers are extremely hard to do when you're not face to face. So this was a new kind of experience for all of us. I hope you guys could pick up a few things from it. I hope that you can take some of the things that we've brought to you, and I hope you can take it back to your 4-H community. I've had a really good time with all of you guys here. I'm excited that you could join us today, and I think I can speak for my fellow council members that this has definitely been a really new and exciting experience, and I'm so glad that we could share it with you. And thank you for your time and your involvement.
Yeah, I just want to add on to that and say thank you guys for all coming today. And I know this is kind of crazy, but thank you for staying with us and being here anyway. I hope that this gave you guys some fun out of your day. And if you guys have to lead future virtual meetings, that you have a way that you can try to make them more fun. So you can take it back and use it in that way too.
These games, actually, one more thing, these games will be posted online afterwards, so instructions to these, not only virtual instructions, but instructions that you can play once, fingers crossed, we get back to face-to-face interaction with our 4-H clubs and our communities. You can use these games, and if you go online, there's a lot of games like these. If you kind of liked these and you want to use more like them, I know Pinterest is my best friend, but you can always go online and Google communication games or icebreakers, and endless options will pop up that you can use within your 4-H clubs. So